We've got a little bit to get through today. This is all stuff, some of it's for the charity and some of it's for me. Some is channel donations. And I'm not sure which way. Should we do, let's do the channel donations first. So you've seen the Mectrum. This is the one that I built in a recent video on the main channel, donated by Lee Smith for the charity cause, for the befriending scheme, to raise some money. That is going to be filled with this. This is a Harlequin 128 kit that was very kindly donated by Fergus Logan. There's Fergus on Twitter. He's only got 10 followers, so go and follow him. He's a lovely guy. Fergus saw that I might need a Harlequin and very kindly offered to send his spare one, which I took him up on. He also sent inside here, oh yeah, this is quite cool. He sent, there's a slightly different logic chip there. I can't remember what he said about that, but he did mention that it might be a better idea to use that one. He also sent this. This is a Bluetooth module that can go inside the Harlequin or any Spectrum and feed it audio via Bluetooth, so you can load games wirelessly through your phone, which is really cool. That's such a brilliant idea. So I'm not sure which one to put that in yet. That might go in the new build, that might go in the Mectrum. We won't go in the original. The original is going to be just an original. So that's, thank you very much, Fergus. So that I don't forget. Thank you, Fergus. Also, something that came in was this. This is a DivMMC. This was sent to me by Bobbus74. See that? When I said in the one of the videos that I needed something like a DivMMC or a Dandinator to put in with the kit to auction for the charity, he came up with this. This was broken. It wasn't working, but I've got it working. So it just needed a firmware update and the file sorting out on the card, and it works perfectly. So that's 70 quid's worth of DivMMC added to the auction value. Thank you, Bobbus. You're a legend. Speaking of legends, everyone's a legend that has helped out. You're all legends. We've got this. This was from the lovely Neil.
Hello.
He answered my call. I asked for an original ZX Spectrum box and polys. I haven't opened one of these. Why? I opened it recently to have a look inside, but up until then I hadn't opened one of these since the 80s, the very early 80s. It's got a decent set of polys inside. I don't know if we can clean this somehow. It's got a little bit grubby, but it's got a set of manuals. I think we're missing the ring bound manual, but I've got one of them, so that's good. So we've got the manuals and the original peripherals catalogue that came with it. Oh, what's that? Oh, games. Games, strategy and skill games, personal games. Oh, look at that. When you see it like that, like new, it rings my bell. Okay, he sent over all the cables, the original power supply, even the RF lead. Well, we are missing the audio and ear mic. I'm sure I'll find one of those somewhere. This is a very handy thing. The power switch for the 9-volt line is very handy. And he sent some spare parts to help with the new build kit. So there's some Z80 CPUs, a ROM. Oh, that looks like logic, possibly, or it might be RAM. Can't see through there. Oh, I think that's logic. Oh yeah, it'll be logic, because then we've got a lower RAM board and an upper RAM board. S-video output. Not sure whether I might use that on the new build one. possibly. Oh, yeah, it might do. He sent a new coil. These are tricky to get hold of. Oh, LM1889N, the video chip. I don't know what that's for. Oh, that's to do with the S-Video voltage regulators, 2 of them, and a speaker. Very delicate. Do not bend pins. Excellent. So that's, I mean, that's most of the way there for the new build. Thank you, Neil. And Neil is helping out loads. He's one of the big donators that have already been to the Just Giving page and pledged some money. And speaking of which, I had an email from Vicky at the befriending scheme saying that they'd already been transferred into their bank account. I think it was about £380 something, which was like the first flush of donations. We're over £900. I think we're at £940 something. I'll put it up on screen. I'm just, wow. Keep it coming. So that's all of the charity stuff. I had a visit from Peter at Gamer Tepic. That's Peter. He came and visited my workshop, and he brought round something that I've been after for a long time. An Atari 400 in very, very grubby condition, but otherwise perfect and sound. He brought around a couple of hefty manuals as well. This one for the basic, which I will enjoy doing once I get a basic cartridge, and this one is just for the 800 and 400 computers. It's just a lovely, lovely thing to own. The 400 itself actually works perfectly. I had to get a proper power supply because they only take a 9-volt AC power supply, and it worked flawlessly through RF. I need to do something about that. Composite mod it or similar. But I had the the SD Max hard drive thing working with it, no problem. He also brought round a SNES, a broken SNES, so I did get something broken out of him. The Atari 400 will be appearing in a video. I'm going to be doing something with that and the Atari XEGS that Simon Osborne donated a while back. I've got plans to do something with those two that hopefully will involve Reese. So yeah, so thank you very much, Peter. That was really kind of you. A little while ago I bumped into Rob Taylor, who is at Peepo UK on Twitter. I bumped into him at Neil's RMC Neil's Cave, and we had a chat about his project that he did a while ago, the A500++ board, and he's very kindly sent me this one, but he also sent me that one. So I've got 2 of them, and which is great because I've got 2 heavily battery damaged Atari 500 pluses. So thank you, Rob. Those will be amazing, and in a roundabout way some money from these got donated to the charity as well. And now we come on to this. Right, so I need these to deal with this, but we'll get to those in a minute. But let's open it up. I think I know what this is, but I'm not 100% sure. Yes, I know what this is. Oh. Right, let's get it down. I thought it'd smell worse than this. Oh, it's nice. Better than I thought it would be. Okay, this is from Simon, Ginger Hippie Gaming, and this is from the Pigeon Poo Warehouse. Go and check out his channel for more information on what that means. But that is a spider's nest. Yeah, that floppy drive is probably toast. So yeah, most of this is pigeon poo and unpleasant. Wow. So the ports actually don't look too bad. These look fairly clean. The composite port, the TV RF one, they always rust. It's just made of crappy metal, but these don't look too bad. Shall we have a look inside? Obviously this is going to be a main channel video at some point, and I have seen inside. Simon sent me some pictures of the inside of this, and it's not great. It's had a bit of corrosion. Actually, look at this end. Oh, that reset button is solid. This has been sitting in water or similar liquid, let's say, possibly quite corrosive liquid. There's a couple of very rusted screws on the end here. I don't think they're anything to do with why this isn't coming off. I've never taken one of these apart. I've never had a +3 Spectrum. Maybe they are. These are rusted solid. Ah, they're moving. Oh, it just gave way. It's rounded out. Like the day it left the factory. Okay, so the drive wants to go with the top and the bottom at the same time. Yeah, it's screwed to the it's screwed to the base here, with the screw going that way. So I do need to somehow. Sorry, I can wangle this out with a pair of long nose pliers, I think. Yes. Yeah, that one is really. Focus. Rounded out. Here's the keyboard with its spiders. Doesn't look too bad. There's some corrosion here where that's been, some water must have just you know, condensation or liquid sat on top of there and corroded that bit. There's a few bits over here. Lots of spiders, but that all looks, I reckon that keyboard will actually be okay. This bit has there's a lot of corrosion around. I mean, the reset switch is solid. Oh no, that's moving now. The spring looks like it's rotted away. Yeah, the spring is hardly doing anything. That don't look too bad. There's a couple of resistors there that look like they have rusted through, possibly. Some resistors down here and down here that are corroded. But everything else just looks like it has mild water damage. Obviously, I'll evict all the spiders, pop everything out of its sockets that's in a socket, clean the sockets out. I'm tempted to just plug it in and turn it on. I don't see any reason not to. I'll give it a brush and then blast it with air. The floppy drive is going to be toast. This. Oh, look at this. That's not looking good. Aerosolizing pigeon poo. It's always a good idea. Went in all right. All right. What do you reckon? Okay. Well, it's got a display. Checkerboard pattern. I've got no experience with these at all. Maybe the capacitors just need to reform a bit. I've got the same checkerboard pattern now, so it hasn't changed. So the Z80 is at 50 degrees. This floppy disk controller chip is at 50 degrees, quite toasty. That chip over there, I think that's something to do with the video output. That's 46. There's a logic chip nestling in there. There's actually two of them here, but only one of them is that a logic chip? Oh, I don't know what that is actually. 1488N. Oh, they might be to do with the input output on there, but one of them is hot and one of them is stone cold. The ULA thingy is fine, the memory looks all fine, and that ROM looks fine. It means I've got something to fix. But there we go. I'm going to go and sterilise myself now. Coming up on the main channel, I've got a NES project that has been a long time coming, that's really cool, and after that I will be building the Harlequin for the Mectrum. So that's what's coming up over the next couple of weeks. But go and check out the Just Giving page, and if you can, chuck us a donation. Let's get it over £1,000. That'd be lovely, and then we'll see where we go from there. Thanks for watching. Bye.